Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's the Harrison Raiders taking on the Franklin Grizzly Cubs. The Raiders looking very strong as they won Game 1. Can they win Game 2 against the Franklin Grizzly Cubs? Good question. And here we go. Welcome to the Artcraft Court. The Raiders are 70-12. And the Grizzly Cubs are 78-4 here in the Eastern Conference Finals as they do battle here tonight. Who's going to get the victory? Let's find out. The Harrison Raiders looking to earn the Game 2 win against the Grizzly Cubs. Sorry for that. Mind with me. I'm still getting over the sickness. And here we go. Colin Schmidt jogging out there for the Harrison Raiders. Grant Porath there for the Franklin Grizzly Cubs. And here we go. Here we go from Franklin. We are underway. Farley back to Noah Smith. Here's Porath. Tyler Smith for 2. Smith for 2 early in this one. Schmidt to Hummel. To Dockery. Back to Chalet. Jacob Chalet for 3. Porath back to Noah Smith here. Schmidt covering him. Schmidt, heavy defense. Chalet cannot cover him. Porath for 3. Here's Chalet. Back to Schmidt. Colin Schmidt for 3. And here we go again. Noah Smith for 3. Noah Smith for 3. 7-6 Franklin. Schmidt back to Hummel. Back to Botsford. To Dockery. Luke Dockery for 2. Great start by both teams. And here's Barton. Barton there. Trey Barton. Oh, and Farley comes in with the dunk. Schmidt back to Hummel. And Hummel's pass is taken away by Farley as he will throw, and Grant Porath is for 3. The Grizzly Cubs pulling away. Schmidt back to Chalet. To Botsford. Aiden Botsford for 2. 12-10 now. Franklin continuing to lead. Here is Barton with it. Hummel covering. Noah Smith for 3. Noah Smith for 3. Here is Colin Schmidt. Back to Botsford. Back to Dockery. Luke Dockery for 2. Nice shot there by Dockery. Great shot indeed. As the Raiders are trying to win it. Here is Noah Smith for 2 again. Smith going off tonight. Here's Schmidt back to Hummel. Michael Hummel up for 2. He makes it. It's a 3-point game. Here's Trey Barton now. Barton there. Hummel covering Barton. Back to Noah Smith. Noah Smith for 3. The Grizzly Cubs are pulling away again. Schmidt. Back to Chalet. To Hummel. Michael Hummel. The deep 3 is good. From long range. He will make it for 3. Hummel covering Barton. Trey Barton for 3. Botsford, Schmidt, Colin Schmidt, almost hitting the half quarter. Man, what a quarter. What a quarter so far. Franklin, they are back up to where they usually are, and that is leading. The Franklin Grizzly Cubs are doing really good. They lead at home. Welcome back to the Artcraft Court. As the Raiders looking very strong here. 23-17 now. The Raiders will get the ball first. Dockery. Back to Chalet. Jacob Chalet for 3. Great start by the Raiders as Chalet will get the 3-pointer. Here is Leandro Ortega. He's out there. Schmidt covering Ortega. Oh! Ortega will will throw it, and it will bounce off of Schmidt, and the ball will go out of bounds. It is now 23-20. It is a Grizzly Cub lead. Here's Ray Green. He has it. Here's Vanderbush. Oh, Vanderbush just slammed it in on Michael Hummel's head. Man, what a dunk. Here's Schmidt with it. His pass is stolen by Grant Porath. Here's Ortega for 3. Who is that? I think that's Trey Barton. Yes, it is Trey Barton for 3. Colin Schmidt with it. Back to Dockery. Dockery for 2. Ray Green looking to help the Grizzly Cubs here. Here's Ortega. Botsford there. Here's Vanderbush again. Trey Barton for 3 again. Chalet. His pass is stolen by Porath. Vanderbush dunks it in again. It's an 11-point game for the Grizzly Cubs. Franklin pulling away. Here's Botsford. Back to Dockery. Back to Schmidt. Colin Schmidt for 3. That is a shot that they were looking for. Here's Ortega for 3. Ray Green for 3. No, that's Charles Vanderbush for 3. Hummel slams it in. Wait, was it Ray Green for 3, or was that Charles Vanderbush for 3 there? I think it was Ray Green. No, it was Vanderbush, yeah. Charles Vanderbush for 3 there for Franklin. Here's Ortega. Leandro Ortega for 3. Here's Colin Schmidt with it. Schmidt to Dockery. Dockery for 2. It's a 10-point lead for the Grizzly Cubs. Here's Ortega again. Schmidt there. Ortega for 3 again. Schmidt back to Chalet. Jacob Chalet from long range. He makes it. Drops in for him. Here is Ortega again. Schmidt looking to seal it, but he can't. For 3. Grant Porath. Porath for 3. Schmidt back to Hummel. Michael Hummel. The 3 does not drop for him. Here's Porath. Oh, and the shot is blocked. Aiden Botsford, the 3 does not drop for him either. Here's Vanderbush. Vanderbush for 2. Schmidt back to Hummel. Michael Hummel for 3. And here we go. Fantastic first half by the Grizzly Cubs. Franklin has the lead. It's 47-35. Franklin Harrison. We will be back after the break. Welcome back to the Artcraft Court as the Grizzly Cubs have the lead. It's 47-35. Dockery there with Colin Schmidt. Looks like everybody is back out there for both teams. Dockery back to Schmidt. Colin Schmidt for three. Here is Barton. Trey Barton there. Noah Smith. Oh, Smith loses the ball. Smith drops it. Here is Schmidt. Colin Schmidt for two. Harrison tries to come back and win this. Grant Porath for three. And it was assisted by Trey Barton. Here's Michael Hummel. Michael Hummel, the three, no good. Noah Smith rebound. And the shot is blocked. But Noah Smith gets it back and puts it in back for two. Schmidt to Chalet. Jacob Chalet for three. You can tell that Harrison is trying their best in trying to come back in and win this. Porath's shot is blocked, and it goes back out of bounds. Last touch by Barton, and it looks like that into the game for the Grizzly Cubs. It's Cooper Martin. Chalet back to Colin Schmidt, back to Hummel. Michael Hummel for three, and it's to a 6-point game now. Smith has it. Timeout, Franklin. Blake Woodard calls his first timeout. And that is good so far. 52-46 the score right now. It's the Grizzly Cubs out front. And here we go. And it looks like that Nathan Rockhill is coming in to the game for the Harrison Raiders. As it looks like that Harrison will finally make a substitution. As this is a mid-state conference battle. And here we go. There's a pass. It's Barton. Barton has it, but it's stolen by Dockery. Colin Schmidt there. Colin Schmidt for two. And the Raiders are closing back in. Here's Nolan Farley. Farley has it. Noah Smith for three. Schmidt. His pass is stolen by Noah Smith. And the ball is re-stolen. Colin Schmidt for three. It's a 4-point game. Here comes the Raiders. And the shot is made by Cooper Martin. Schmidt back to Rockhill. To Chalet. Jacob Chalet for three. It's a 3-point game. Harrison closing back in. Great Borath for three. You can tell that the Grizzly Cubs are trying to win this. Jacob Chalet, though, for three. It's a 3-point game again. Noah Smith for three. Dockery back to Schmidt, back to Chalet. Jacob Chalet for three, again. Noah Smith, pass half court, no good. At the end of the third quarter, Franklin 63, Harrison 60. It's a 3-point game entering the final quarter. 103 points is the target score tonight. The Grizzly Cubs continuing to lead it. Welcome back to Franklin. As the Harrison Raiders looking very good tonight. And they are trying to win it here. And here we go. Farley back to Barton. Hummel covering Barton there. Looks like that Tyler Smith is back out there. Noah Smith for three. Here's Schmidt. Back to Chalet. Jacob Chalet for three. And here we go. Barton's shot is no good. Rockhill back to Schmidt to tie it. Colin Schmidt ties it up, and it's a brand new ball game in Harrison. In Franklin. Nolan Farley with it. Schmidt covering him. Here's Noah Smith. And it's taken away again by the defense. Jacob Chalet for three. Harrison back up front, and they are on a 9-0 run in the past few minutes. Schmidt back to Chalet. Chalet slams it in. And here comes the Harrison Raiders. They are on an 11-0 run. And it's about to be more. Colin Schmidt for three. 14-0 run. Tyler Smith has it. Oh, he drops it. Rockhill gets it back. Back to Schmidt. To Hummel. Hummel slams it in. And it's a 10-point lead. They are on a 16 run. They are on a 16-point run. Franklin, they were leading, and now the Raiders have the advantage, but Noah Smith for three. But the Raiders, though, they have the lead. Michael Hummel for three again. And the fourth quarter threes are coming and going for the Raiders. Here's Dockery. Look at Tyler Smith putting it in for two. Schmidt back to Chalet. Jacob Chalet for three. Barely any Harrison fans here tonight, but the Harrison fans that are here were quiet at the beginning, and now they are loud. Nolan Farley for three. And the reason why they are loud is because of this Harrison team. Schmidt, back to Rockhill, back to Chalet. Jacob Chalet for three. This is the start of a new Harrison Raiders Dynasty. Noah Smith out there. Here is Schmidt. Back to Barton. Tyler Smith for 3 as he gets knocked over. Schmidt back to Hummel. Michael Hummel for 3. And it's an 11-point game again. Barton with it. Rockhill there. Grant Borath for the corner for 3. Here's Colin Schmidt. Back to Hummel. To Schmidt. Colin Schmidt for 3. 91-80. Farley to Noah Smith. To Tyler Smith, I mean. Hummel there. Back to Farley. Nolan Farley for 3 assists. Tyler Smith. Great game. Schley. Oh, his pass is taken away by Noah Smith. Franklin trying to get back into it. For 3, it's Trey Barton. 91-86. Schmidt. His pass is stolen by Tyler Smith. Noah Smith for 2. And here comes the Grizzly Cubs. Schmidt back to Hummel. Michael Hummel for 3. And Franklin hits a well-needed 3. Harrison hits a well-needed 3. Schmidt knocks the ball out. It rolls out of bounds. And it is a 94-88 Harrison. Lafayette Harrison leading the Franklin Grizzly Cubs. And here's Barton. Look at the 3. It's Noah Smith. Noah Smith for 3. Here's Schmidt. Back to Rockhill. Back to Hummel. Michael Hummel for 2. 5-point game again. Here's Barton with it. Tyler Smith for 3. You can tell that the Grizzly Cubs are trying to close back in. Schmidt back to Hummel. Michael Hummel again for 3. Franklin, they know that Harrison is just a few points away from getting the comeback win. Hummel seals it and will slam it in. They are now 3 points away from winning the game. Here is Noah Smith. Oh, and the shot is blocked. Here is Schmidt. Back to Schley. Jacob Schley. And that will do it. Grizzly Cubs choke in the second half. 104-94 final score as the Raiders come back to win it in the second half. That will do it, everyone. Great start to the fourth quarter by the Raiders, and that will do it. The Raiders win game 2. They sweep Franklin in Franklin. And now we are going back to Harrison for game 3 and 4. Time for the New Balance player of the game, Jacob Schley. Jacob Schley did a marvelous job tonight. A bunch of 3s for his name. Yes, indeed. That will do it, everyone. Thanks for watching.